Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today we're playing Sewer-veillace Cam combo once again. A teamer version of the deck created by Doug Jenkins. And this time it's another deck donation. He just wants me to keep working on the deck. He also did a deck donation for Brian Cook of the Epic Storm. I'll link their channel in the description below. And this is recorded after they took their deck into the league. So we have some modifications from iterations that I've seen from both of those. So here, what I did was I cut my Mole Drifters, and I'm playing Coiling Oracle, Explorer, and Arboreal Grazer in the main deck. I'm playing 20 lands. We've got mostly forests, some islands, some mountains. Bountiful Landscape holds that together. And then we have Lorien Revealed as ways to get more lands. The main change was we're not playing anymore. We're no longer playing Stream of Thought. We're playing Archaeomancer. Archaeomancer can combo off much faster than the Stream of Thought builds. Archaeomancer plus Krosan Restorer plus Sewer-veillace Cam and any number of bounce lands is infinite mana, even without a threshold. So Krosan Restorer only untapping the Explorer. You'll make infinite blue and green from just a Simic Growth Chamber. Then you can hopefully draw your deck and go off from there. That is very time intensive, of course, but we have a second combo where you can first day of class, and then you have, if we have like first day of class, Krosan Restore, Archaeomancer. If we have Threshold plus 1 bounce land, we can make 4 mana. Then we can flicker our Restore, Archaeomancer, make infinite mana. Or we can flicker Sewer-veillace Cams or whatever. And this deck is going to go infinite, making infinite mana, put a bunch of creatures like Arboreal Grazer, Coiling Oracle, and Archaeomancer onto the table, and Krosan Restorer, make them infinite size with first day of class, and then bash in. We can also make infinite life. This deck is going to lose probably to a Weather the Storm, but what am I going to do about that? If I get timed out, I get timed out. The option was to put in something like a Compulsive Research to try to beat that, force our opponent to draw cards, but I just don't think it's really that good. It kind of changes our main plan, doesn't make it that good. Then we have like Flaring Pain in the sideboard. If my opponent has Weather the Storm, I guess I was thinking maybe I could like try to instant speed grow all my creatures, but I don't. Oh, I could with Origin and Metal Bending. I could just like, in paper, you just go, okay, they have Weather Storm, they make infinite life. You go, okay, I'll make infinite mana again and put infinite +1/+1 counters on my creatures. This is not something we're going to be able to do on Magic Online, so don't worry about that. Sideboard has 3 more Weather Storms, anti-blue, anti-red, some draw spells for the lessons, and a Flaring Pain for Fog. I don't think we're going to face Fog, but we're going to do our best, try to have some fun. I'll see you in the matches. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, we're here in round 1. We're on the draw versus Snoo, but we have turn 1 Grazer. This is a really, really good ramp hand. I'm happy about that. Our opponent plays a Cauldron Familiar. They're probably on the Food Pestilence deck. I think it's possible to beat that deck. We'll see. They're heavy removal. And they also will have like Moment's Peace or Weather post board. They play an Ichor Wellspring. So I think I just play Explore. I could try Coiling Oracle, but then I won't necessarily get the Explore going. I'll play land, play Explore. Okay. Let's put put the Boilerworks on the table. Pick up the Forest and pass. I have 4 mana on turn 2, which is good. Now I can go land Lorien Revealed on turn 3. When it plays a Lembas, we go bottom, plays a Colony Garden. We have to be worried about like Crypt Rats, I guess. I think I will draw 3 cards. Might as well. I'm down for drawing 3 cards. I'll pass. I'll get rid of Landscape. Sort of trying to fill up the graveyard for the Krosan Restorer. I have the first day of class now. Our opponent plays a Lembas. No attacks. Okay. They're probably going to Fanatical Offering or something. Let's play the Coiling Oracle, see what we can find. We get a land. Nice. So let's fetch and grab an island. And then I can play the Growth Chamber, pick up the island. And then I have Flicker potentially. Growth Chamber. Okay, I'll pick up the island. I can actually just Ghostly Flicker, Arboreal Grazer, Coiling Oracle on their end step. Try and get like a land or something. They Fanatical Offering. So if I go see Flicker here, I ramp, and I might hit a land. I think I'm going to play the Flicker. All right, so we draw a snap, we put an island into play. All right, Krosan Restorer, and I think I get there. When it has lots of removal spells potentially. We have Snap to bounce a creature back. They kill my Coiling Oracle. That feels good. Plays a Campfire. We find a Snap. I will play a Lorien Revealed. I know I have Pulse and Moross in my deck. There's a Krosan Restorer. So if I think I will try to win on the next turn, what's the best way to have a lot of mana? I could play Boilerworks, picking up the land. That's probably the best. Play Boilerworks, pick up the forest. I will discard and discard, discarding 2 forests. And then next turn I have first day of class into Krosan Restorer. I can snap it to save it a couple of times. I also can just first day of class for the metal bending. Opponent plays a Tithing Blade. Okay. Our Grazer is gone. They play a Colony Garden. Okay, here comes the clock, right? They map. They have 2 mana left. They have Pestilence on top of their deck. But I don't think it's going to matter. I'm hoping it's not going to matter. Let's do this. Opponent gets in for 2. I think we use double red for the first day of class here. Red. Cast first day of class. I will grab Origin of Metal Bending. Play a land. Play a Krosan Restorer. This gives me infinite mana because I can flicker the Krosan Restorer and the archaeomancer. First day of class. Will it resolve? Will the trigger resolve? Come on, opponent. Opponent salting off. High Tide without High Tide. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot more pieces. Okay. We will untap 3 lands. I will tap those lands. I will play Archaeomancer. I will grab Ghostly Flicker. I'll make infinite mana. Combo time. Let's go. Combo time. Okay. Here comes the clicks. Maybe they have a way to interact. I'll flicker my 2 creatures. Okay. They didn't have a way to interact. So I will have to do this for a little while. Untap. And flicker. I won't make you watch it. So after I flicker, I have 9 mana. We'll untap. Flicker again. Now I have 12 mana. It's plus 3 mana per flicker. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because I'm making 6 and I'm using 3. I will untap some more lands. Let's start drawing cards. Draw 3. Krosan Restorer. Nice. I can make more mana. Untap 3 lands. We will draw 3. We draw an Explorer. I'll cast Explorer. Play a land. Let's cycle this landscape. Finding Surveillance Cam. Now, Surveillance Cam is going to let me go off way faster. Play the Surveillance Cam. Untap the creature. Oops, we want to not always yield. We want to always yes. Untap. Untap lands. And now I can flicker Archaeomancer Camera. This gives me 2 untaps. Boom. We'll save targets. Resolve. Untap. Now, if they hadn't killed my Coiling Oracle, I could draw my deck here. I currently do not have a way to draw my entire deck. So I'm going to make mana 1 more time, and then I'm going to start snapping the Archaeomancer and getting back Lorien Reels. Snap the Archaeomancer. Untap. Replay it. I have like an infinite amount of mana, obviously. It just feels weird to have it literal infinite. Zoom. Draw 3 cards. Okay, there's a Grazer. Let's play Explorer. Play another land. I will snap the Archaeomancer again. We'll go ahead and get back the Lorien Revealed. Cast the Lorien Revealed. Okay, we found Coiling Oracle. So let's play first day of class. Grabbing Waterbending. I'll cast Waterbending. I will say no, not paying. I'll discard a random land. I'll play out the Coiling Oracle. Drawing a card, making a 2-something, a 3/3. Play another Coiling Oracle. Nice. Ooh, another Coiling Oracle. Don't mind if I do. We've got some creatures. We're storming off here with Sewer Camera. And I found a bounce land. I'll pick up a land. We'll play out the Grazer. I should probably, we're going to tap the land. Put a Boilerworks onto the table. Pick up the forest. Let's cycle this landscape. Play camera. Sure, untap my creature. Untap some lands. Now what? Let's flicker on the Coiling Oracle and draw a card. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. This would be way more fun to just draw everything in paper. Second Archaeomancer and I can seal the deal. There's another Krosan Restorer. Okay. I suppose I could flicker, let's just draw cards with the sewer-veillance Cam because we don't need the extra one anymore. Untap, untap, draw 2. Another archaeomancer. So now I just want to win the game. I'll play archaeomancer, get back, snap your plant, untap. Let's flicker the 2 archaeomancers, and we'll grab another first day of class just to get a little bit more power on the table. Cast the first day of class, grab a water bending, sure. I'll flicker, I'll get back, snap. Oh my god, look at that stack. That's busted. Not so busto. It's going to be tough to, maybe I should be playing duress or something. We'll go ahead and snap. We'll snap again. Untap. Now let's flicker the krosan restorer and a mancer. We'll flicker again. And then I want to untap all my lands. So I will flicker the camera. Let's untap, clear the auto targets. Untap 3 lands. 1, 2, 3. Flicker the camera. Because I only have 3 more lands to untap. But this is a good spot because now I can target my creature. Untap 3 lands. Untap the creature. Turn the flicker. And attack with the team. Yeah! Start out with a bang. We're 1-0. Sideboard wise, my opponent definitely is going to be bringing in Weather the Storm. They also have the Flaring Pain. I mean, we'll bring in Weather Storm over the Flaring Pain over the Weather Storm, right? And then if they try and weather me, I don't know. I think I just have to deal with it. Just deal. All right. This hand is fine. We have a bunch of land drops. I don't want to be cycling the Lorien Reveal here. Opponent mulligans to 6. They play a swamp and a cat. I will play a forest. I go to 19. Play the forest. I'll pass the turn. So I can play Growth Chamber, discard a Boilerworks. They play a Haunted Mire, Campfire. Don't have a lot of cards in their hand. I'll play the Growth Chamber, picking up the forest. This time I'm going to discard the mountain. They get in for 1. They sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar with the Visitor's Insight to draw 2 cards. Then they pass. I will play a land. And pass the turn. They have nothing. Okay. Plays a Lembas. They can bring back the cat here. It'd be nice if they did, because then I could snap it and play a Lorien Revealed. We find a krosan Restorer. I'll play the Boilerworks. Pick up the forest. I guess I'm just going to put the... I don't really want to put the camera on the table because I want to be able to use it with the krosan Restorers. So I guess it's fine. I'll just put the camera on the table. They're going to bring back their cat. Sacrifice their Lembas. They don't. They play another Lembas. Plays a nutrient block. Now they can bring back the cat. They decide not to. Or not for this turn anyway. We'll play land. We'll draw 3 cards. So we're going to be discarding the hand size. I will discard 2 cards, huh? Coiling Oracle, Landscape. They bring back their cat. Discard Coiling Oracle, discard Landscape. We have 4 in the graveyard for Threshold. They Fanatical Offering a Lembas. Making a map. Plays a swamp now. They get in for 1. We find a landscape. I can cycle the landscape. It's 5 in the graveyard. I'm just going to... Oh, I think I want to save the snap. Let's play this Boilerworks. Pick up the forest. I guess I'm snapping the cat. I'll untap. Pass the turn. They play their cat again. They have a lot of removal probably at this point. They map onto the cat, finding a nutrient block. I think I needed that snap. I should have just discarded the Lorien Revealed. So, by first day of class, I'm going to trying to figure out if I can beat their removal spells. Land, 2 creatures. Don't think I can. I need to be able to play 1 more creature. Play the landscape. Grab an island. Let's cast Lorien Reveal, leaving open a green mana in case I can draw an arboreal grazer. Did not find a grazer. I have Explore though, so let's pass the turn. I'll get rid of Explore, get rid of the Lorien. So now this turn I can go, they play the nutrient block. Don't know what I'm looking for here. I don't really want to get bogged. They play a land. They get in. There's a grazer. Rough. Guess I'm passing still. I need a little bit of protection. But they're just gonna have more and more ways to deal with what I have going on over and over, and I feel like passing the turn is worse. I think I will on attacks, camera, sacrifice the camera, Tap your creature. Draw 2. I think I screwed myself. Okay, we have mancers. And a Pauper Temur. Cast first day of class. Grab the metal bending. Play the krosan restorer. This isn't going to work. It did work? Oh my god, what's happening here? Oh, so they're holding open the weather storm. Untap some lands. They go for the throat. I will camera. They go for the throat, or cast down. I will play a camera. They are not going to be able to weather storm, and we're just going to win. They had another snuff out. So we will not untap that. We untap 3 lands. Cast a krosan restorer. We're going to untap 3 lands again. I have 10 minutes on clock. Let's make some mana, crack the camera, untap the krosan restorer. Combo time. Always yes. Let's draw some cards. We need a flicker. Okay. Boilerworks is fine. We can grazer. Now I just have to find the line to win the game faster. Put the Boilerworks on the table. Pick up the forest. Play forest. I can snap and replay the krosan restorer. Let's untap 3 lands. What do we got in the graveyard? I need to find my 1, 2, 3 archaeomancer. We will grab the Lorien Revealed. They have a Fairy Macabre, maybe? Oh, this sucks. This is a lot of time. They have Fairy Macabre, getting rid of Lorien Revealed first day of class. Okay. I will pull some Marasa on my krosan restorer. Play a krosan restorer. That's plus 3 mana. Untap 3 lands. Play archaeomancer. We'll get the Lorien Revealed. I will snap a krosan restorer. Untap. Play the restorer again. I still have the origin metal bending. I'm trying to hold it open. Untap some lands. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's enough to camera. Cast Lorien Revealed. This could be the position that kills me though. Another krosan restorer. Okay, I'll cast. I guess I'm going to go camera, draw 2. Untapping krosan restorer. Draw 2 cards. Untap 3 lands. Play a krosan restorer. Untap some lands. Try Coiling Oracle. I have 7 mana now. Finding a land. I don't know how I can win. So if we fizzled here, is there anything I should do? I have 7, 8 mana. Play archaeomancer. We'll grab the Lorien Revealed, I guess. Maybe the Pauper Temur. I think I'm grabbing snap. And I'll snap the krosan restorer again. Untap, untap. Play krosan restorer, and I will attack out. Well, we fizzled. 7 minutes left on clock. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. They can draw 2 cards here. They can also bring back. Do they have a cat? They don't have a cat. No, they have a cat in play. They gain 2 life. They go to 12. We have metal bending as protection. Not having the Coiling Oracle instead of Muldrifter obviously was not great. And then we got kind of hit by that Fairy Macabre. That was a problem. All my creatures are X3s. 5 mana. They're going to flashback the Eviscerator's Insight? Okay. They might not have it. They might not have a way to go more powerful than what I've got going. They bog. Yeah, that's bad. Still, if I find a flicker, I can draw a bunch of cards. I was just really surprised they didn't. Now I have first day of class. Let's try first day of class. Get waterbending. Cast waterbending. Okay, so I now have the infinite mana. I say no. Discard forest. Play forest. Do I just... Let's see. They have 1 mana open. 2... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not enough. So I will snap your cat. Untap. I can flicker to get back the waterbending. Opponent concedes. Alright, we'll see in round 2. Round 2. Skodex says that they like the videos. Thank you, Skodex or Skodex. I think this is a keep, but we'll see. They're on burn. Red-Black Madness burn. Razor is okay there. Unfortunately, we drew not a good land, but I think I will grab a forest anyway. We can ramp out this Simic Growth Chamber, hoping to draw another land. Then just put the krosan Restorer on the table. They might bolt it, but we can't really do too much about that. Turn 2, the Highway Robbery plot. Alright, so I find Lorien Revealed. Means I can go Arboreal Grazer, put in the Growth Chamber, pick up the forest, play the forest, cycle, grab an island, I'm not playing the dual lands, and that was a conscious choice. But if I had the, is it dual land, Volatile Fjord or something, I could have put that in. Could put that in with the Grazer later. They bolt my Grazer. I'm a little surprised. Actually, I could archaeomancer here to get back the Lorien revealed. That might be the play. They bolted the Grazer just to get the kitchen imp on the table. I would love to draw another land so I could just Grazer, krosan Restorer, put the land in play. I'm at 17. We find another land. That means I have the mountain here off the bountiful landscape. Not quickly, though. So I guess I'm going landscape. Grab the mountain. I'll play Grazer with the island onto the table. Pass. Now, let's see. I have infinite mana if I have krosan Restorer, archaeomancer, Flicker. No. No, I don't. I need the camera for that. They grab the prize, discarding an Alms of the Vein. So I'll go to 12. I have a Coiling Oracle. Let's try the Coiling Oracle. Find an Lorien revealed. All island cycle. Grab island, play the island. I'll pass the turn. They hit me with a Vampire's Kiss. I go to 10. They will discard. Pitching a Fiery Temper. If they go after the Grazer, I'll flicker Grazer Oracle. Alright. We will Ghostly Flicker, Grazer Oracle. Then put the Grazer underneath the Oracle. We find the camera. Okay, this could be lethal then. We go first day, krosan Restore. Okay. First day of class. Get Waterbending Lesson. Play krosan Restorer. We untap target land. Is this enough? Play a camera. Untap the krosan Restorer. Oh no, I had Threshold. Oh geez. I hope I don't screw myself. Wait, untap. Always yes. Untap 3 target lands. What am I doing? Untap, untap, untap. I have 6 mana. Well, I can play another krosan Restorer. 2, 3. I can untap 3 target lands. Now I have enough to have the Flicker online. Archaeomancer. 1, 2, 3. Grab the Ghostly Flicker. Make infinite mana. Flicker. It will get back the Flicker. Put the first day of class. Save targets here so I can make it a little bit easier on myself. Untap, untap, and untap. Combo time. Now at this point we have infinite everything. We have infinite mana. We draw our deck with Coiling Oracle. All good. Let's Flicker again. Make some more mana. I wonder how quickly I can actually close the game here. What I want to do is get more lands in play. So I think after getting the Flicker back, I'm going to start flickering the Coiling Oracle. We find a bounce land. That's great. Pick up a land. Flicker Coiling Oracle again. Triggers on the stack. What do we find? Archaeomancer. I'll flicker the camera. Then I have to clear the auto targets here. Now I have a bit more mana I'm making. Sweet. Sweet. Oops. Oh, interesting. I do not have Threshold now, so I guess I'm casting Waterbending Lesson just to get Threshold. I will tap the Grazer, tap the Coiling Oracle, put the Growth Chamber on the table, and now everything's coming up roses. I'll untap my lands, I'll flicker. Alright, GG. Let's just execute. What's my fastest way to win the game? Probably not draw more cards and just stack some first day classes until I have lethal. So we'll go Archaeomancer. We'll grab the first day of class. Cast first day of class. Grab Waterbending. Flicker the 2 Archaeomancers. We'll return the first day of class. Cast first day of class. Grab the Metal Bending. I'm going to just go ahead and untap my krosan Restorer. This is like definitely a lot easier in paper. That's fun though. We're doing the thing. Sometimes when you're playing paper Magic, you're just like, oh, I've won. That's fun. We'll snap the kitchen imp, untap. We'll flicker on the Arboreal Grazer. Turn the flicker. Grazer's big. It's a 3/6. Opponent concedes. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Let's try it again. So we want the Weather the Storms, right? We're considering Weather the Storm, Hydroblast. These are cards I could bring in. The Pulse of Marasa seems like it could be good as well, but I don't know if I need it. We could try and go... Obviously, Weather Storm is good. Opponent said they were not understanding the win condition there for a second. So, we just want the Weather the Storms, probably. Buy some time. I don't know if we need to just, like, can cut the first day class, cut the snap, or Weathers. Alright. They probably will have Pyroblasts. But I don't know if I have other things I can cut. I could maybe cut the Coiling Oracle. I guess that's fine. Cut the Coiling Oracle. Bring in some Hydros. Okay, we have an unkeepable hand. We're a mulligan. Can't keep a single Boilerworks as my only land. We can keep this, I suppose. I think I get rid of a first aid class. Not really doing anything here. We can camera a creature that's attacking or something. They play a Voldaren Epicure. Play land and pass. Opponent attacks for 1. Alright. Plays a mountain. And plots a robbery. My turn. I will play the Growth Chamber, picking up Island. So this turn, what do? We play Island, we play Explore, we put the landscape into play, we grab... Do we grab the red land? I think I just focus on green lands still. They get in. Jagged Barrens. And... lots another robbery. So this next turn is probably going to be a Weatherstorm turn. We find a forest. So let's go Island, Explore, Forest, pass the turn. If they tap all their lands, they do a bunch of stuff, then next turn I can just, after weathering here, I can just play the Lorien Revealed. I think I'm going to see how many spells they cast. There's 2 with an Alms of the Vein. I'm just F6ing until the end of the turn. They get in for 1, put me to 12. Plays Jagged Barrens, I go to 11. They might be holding up a Pyro. They play an Epicure. I go to 10. And I play Weatherstorm. Find a Flicker. I will attempt to cast... Well, maybe this isn't a good idea. The Sewer-veillace Cam, I feel like they have a Pyro in hand, but we're going to try... Please don't have a Pyro. They're like, this is a juicy Pyro target. Why would you just cast this right into my Pyro? Oh, they didn't have it. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So, now I have the Krosan Restorer. I have Ghostly Flicker to keep it alive. I can flicker the camera and make a bajillion mana. So I probably fetch with the landscape so that I can get the ability to shuffle that first day class back into the deck. Our opponent with Alms of the Vein, we go to 19. They get in for 2. I'm at 17. Plays a Jagged Barrens. We have an Explore. Go Boiler. Let's play Explore. Play the Boilerworks. Pick up a Forest. Play Island. I've got Hydroblast to protect my creature. Our opponent discards a card with a blood token. They discard a Kitchen Imp. On my end step, they're playing around weather, I guess. Alright. I can camera in to stop the Kitchen Imp. Camera. Just tempo the Kitchen Imp. We'll tap it. Opponent attacks for 2. I'm at 14. They play Jagged Barrens. I go to 13. They plot a Highway Robbery. I will fetch, grabbing another island. Let's see if we can draw into first day of class. An archaeomancer. Okay. So maybe I just archaeomancer and grab what? Maybe the hydro. Let's take the Weather the Storm. They have 3 cards in hand. They have a Highway Robbery plotted. I can block here, take 3, go to 10. Then I have a Hydroblast for the Highway Robbery, and I have the Weather Storm on. They're getting in for 2. I'm at 11. My turn. I find Explore. I'm going to put my Krosan Restorer on the table. I actually need another green source so I can have the double weather. Opponent attacks for 2. Okay. We go to 9. If they let me untap, I'm going to win. Untap. Okay. I think I win. Play land. Well, we'll see what happens. I will cast Explore. Finding a landscape. 5. Play the landscape. I'll sacrifice it. Grab a forest. Only have forest mountain left. I will try flickering Archaeomancer and sewer-veillance camera. They have a lightning bolt. I will attempt a hydroblast. Looks like that is going to resolve. We'll return the ghostly flicker. Then we will save targets on the Krosan Restorer. Always yes. Tap my land. Tap 3 lands. Untap. Alright. Got a lot of mana now. Creatures untapped. We win the game! 2-0 on to round 3. Round 3 on the play. Versus R4W Raw. Well, hand is pretty medium. We have Explore. We're on the. I think I will mulligan. Also not amazing. I guess I'm going to keep. We'll get rid of, I guess, the camera here. Play the landscape. Pass the turn. Mountain for the opponent. and a Voldaren Epicure. So I'm going to fetch the forest, untap, find growth chamber. All right, so I think I cycle for an island and then play the growth chamber, which picks up the forest. Then on the next turn, I can explore into Coiling Oracle. Then I can snap into a Lorien Revealed. I got a lot of things. Our opponent plays another Epicure. This is probably Madness Burn, the red Madness Burn. Yes, the Skittering Kitten makes that very, very likely. They get in. We find a Grazer. So let's go land, play Explore, land, play Coiling Oracle. Pass. I think I block the Skittering Kitten with my Coiling Oracle and force them to use it. Block. They just let it go. I'm at 14. Discards a mountain. I could seriously be dead, like, very soon. Okay, my turn. Looking for a land. Have a landscape. I think I'm going to take the risk. Well, I could go Krosan Restorer plus Grazer. Doesn't feel very good. I'll play the landscape. I'm going to crack it for mountain. Then we'll go archaeomancer and grab the explorer. I can block their 1/1 with my archaeomancer. It looks like I'm going to be dead. They discard a fiery temper. I'll go to 13. Then they can attack me down to 11, and then they can just play gutter snipe and kill me, maybe. So do I want the explorer or the Lorien Revealed? I guess I take Lorien. So best case scenario is that we draw the first day of class. I have 4 cards in the graveyard. Actually, Weather Storm or Pulse Marasa would be very good as well. We'll block, go to 10. I guess my post-board plan might be good with the 4 weather. Here comes the gutter snipe, and all they need is... Well, if they have Lava Dart, it's only 9. They got a Bolt, which puts me to 5, and then a Fire Blast. I appreciate the opponent putting that on the stack, so I can simply concede. Yawn. Alright, we'll bring in the 4 Hydros, the 3 Weathers. We'll cut on the Coiling Oracle, and then 2 of these cards. Need all the Hydros back in. Do I cut a Flicker? Maybe I can cut a Krosan Restorer. Submit. Maybe it's not a good idea to cut the Krosan Restorer because that's the entire point of my deck, right? But that's tough. I just feel like I need to stay alive, and it's probably easier if I have things that are not clunky. We'll find out. On the draw, or on the play, game 2, this hand is not good. So, I mean, we can go green. I think I mulligan. They're just going to kill my creatures. Okay, this hand seems much, much, much better. I will keep. I will put back the... Let's see, is it Pulse Marasa or the Lorien Revealed? I think the Pulse Marasa. Play Island. Your turn. One plays Mountain. Voldaren Epicure. We're looking for Hydroblast, I guess. Play Growth Chamber. I'll pick up my island. This next turn, I go land, Grazer, put the Growth Chamber into play. Then I can have the Weather Storm online. They grab the prize, a Lava Dart. Not good. That's 17. They get in for 1. Find a camera. Land, play Grazer, put Growth Chamber on the table, pick up the island, pass the turn. Looks like our opponent's considering catching a Fiery Temper to kill the Grazer. And we'll block. They didn't do it. Pays 2 mana, Highway Robbery, discarding a Sneaky Snacker. So on the next turn, we can tap the Snacker with the sewer-veillance camera, draw a Forest, play Island. Let's just flash in the camera, tap your snack, and then I'm still going to block. When it doesn't do anything. Plays Voldaren Epicure. Storm is 2. I will play Weather. I'll go to 24. We have another camera. I'll play the Forest. I think I have to leverage the card draw of the camera to stop their creatures and try to draw in some more Weathers. They are going to Fiery Temper. Takes out the Grazer. Okay. Beginning of combat. Let's crack the camera. Tap the snack. We'll draw 2 cards. Archaeomancer Boilerworks. Let's camera. Tap another creature. You're going to blast the camera. Gets in for 2. Plays another Epicure. Relic of Progenitus. Plays a land. They're going to exile a camera from my graveyard. Going to go ahead and play Archaeomancer. Trying to return the Weather Storm. A Pyroblast. Okay. We'll pick up my forest with a Boilerworks. When it attacks for 5. We'll go to 16. Hopefully they don't have any more of those nasty, nasty Pyros. We'll draw 3 cards, hopefully. Looks like they wanted it more than me. I had Pyros and a clock. I will go to the... okay. I will concede. I'm done with this. I think that we were outmaneuvered. We didn't draw our weathers and our hydros. We needed hydros. The Lorien Revealed was too expensive into their 1-mana play. I think their relic was not necessary. I think they would have been fine with just the Pyroblast, but they were able to get through us because they just put a little bit of pressure on the table and controlled the game. We'll see you in round 4. All right, here we are. This is a pretty good hand because we're on match 4 versus Hypnotico. All right, well, they lead on a spell bomb. We'll play landscape. I will fetch. I will grab a forest. Turn 2. This is why Explore is good, and better than potentially playing the Get Through. Better than potentially than playing something else like Growth Spiral. I will get rid of. I have to go Bountiful Landscape, Explore, Boilerworks. Get rid of the Snap. Still not a fan of ye ol' Refurbished Familiar on the other side of the table. We'll Explore. I'll Boilerworks. Pick up the Forest. Looks like I would be attempting to get the Lorien Revealed from hand as a way to refill into the refurb. All right, let's try Coiling Oracle. See if I can hit a land. Find Krosan Restorer. I'll sacrifice and grab Island. Actually, it's gonna be the Forest because I can get an island with the Lorien Revealed. Then I'll pass. Then we're looking at casting the Lorien Revealed. Opponent Reckoner's Bargain their Spellbomb. That's good for me because now I can play the island, play the Krosan Restorer, and I have Flicker to protect it. Although they could have Karkline Shaman. They play a Mirror Enforcer. Gets in for 2. I consider myself highly enforced. I'm going to play land, attempt to snap the Mirror Enforcer using the red mana. They're going to Reckoner's Bargain, sacrificing their Mirror Enforcer. Okay. Well, I think I will attempt to play the Krosan Restorer then and attack. They play a mountain. It's interesting that the deck has swapped to the basic mountain. The Galvanic Blast to kill my Krosan Restorer. Plays another Mirror Enforcer. Throwing away Mirror Enforcers like their chump change. We can cast Arboreal Grazer, put the Growth Chamber into play, replay the Forest, then cast Lorien Revealed. Okay, Grazer. Because the Grazer puts the land into play tapped, it allows me to get my tap land down, pick up my untapped land, play the untapped land, slam a Lorien Revealed. We have Camera, we have Lorien Revealed. I think I'm going to block the Enforcer, block the Refurb. Or maybe not. Just the refurb this time. This puts me to 10, which is maybe a little sketchy. We find First Day of Class. Let's play Growth Chamber. Pick up the Forest. Cast Explore. Put a Forest on the table. Play Coiling Oracle. Find Archaeomancer. Close. I need another creature. Okay, I'll get in for 1. I think I'm going to block with Grazer Coiling Oracle. And then see if I can ramp a bit. We'll go see Flicker. Okay, what's next? Opponent getting in. We will block and block. I'll Flicker. Wait, I don't need to do that. I want to Flicker the 2 Coiling Oracles. That's much better. Because I don't need to Flicker the Krosan or the Arboreal Grazer. I'd rather see the 2 cards. Okay, Coiling Oracle trigger. We find Archaeomancer. We find an island. Okay. I have Snap. I have First Day of Class. I have Flicker. Let's cast a Lorien Revealed. I have a Grazer. Another Weather the Storm. I will attempt a... I think I'm going to just try this Explore. Okay, I found a land. Should I play another Grazer? I think I'm just going to attack with the Coiling Oracles. I'll also have the Weather the Storm here. Okay, when they go in, I'm going to Camera the Mirror Enforcer so that they can't attack with it, and I'll just block with the Arboreal Grazer, and then I have Weather the Storm going. So far, they haven't found a Karkline Shaman. Plays a Blood Fountain. I need a Blood Fountain. We have 30 cards left in our deck and 3 Krosan Restorers. They discard a Mistvault Bridge. Combat. Here comes a Camera. I'll tap the Mirror Enforcer. Okay. And that's a yes on that tap. Would you like to attack into my Arboreal Grazer? Then you could potentially Karkline Shaman. They decide not to Karkline Shaman. Do I want the Weather Storm right now? I don't think so. Boiler works. So let's cast the Grazer. Get the Boilerworks on the table. Pick up the Forest. I'm going to hold the Forest for a moment. Let's play Archaeomancer. I'll grab the Ghostly Flicker. Play the Forest now. We'll attack with Oracle. And let's see what happens. So I can block with Grazer. I can block with Archaeomancer and flicker the Coiling Oracle Archaeomancer. They play an Ichor Wellspring. They'll draw a card. Thoughtcast. 4 men available. They potentially have 12 damage from just Galvanic Blasts. There's makeshift munitions. That's annoying. Okay, you got it. 3. So they can try to munitions my Archaeomancer. Is that fine? Getting in. I think I will... I block and flicker. I still get a card. They're going to have to use the 2. All right, I think I'm doing this. I will block and block. I'll go see flicker. We know they're going to probably try to kill the Archaeomancer. I could go first day of class and then put a counter on it. Interestingly, they just let me have the flicker back. Draw a camera. I'm going to flicker again. They let me have it. Weird. We draw a landscape. I'll fetch. Grab island. We'll draw. I need to kill the munitions, so I have to first day of class for the metal bending. All right. I will cast first day of class. I can't let the munitions stay on the table. Grab the metal bending. Blow up your munitions. You go face. Interesting. Maybe they have a galvanic. I will flicker on Archaeomancer Coiling Oracle. I have a galvanic. So let's snap the Archaeomancer. Tap. We draw the Krosan Restorer. GG. Yes. Okay. Tap all my mana. Play Krosan Restorer. Untap. Combo time. 2 free. GG 2 free. Not really. That was a good draw, but we saw a lot of cards for just to get to that position. Now I can flicker, get back the ghostly flicker, and untap the Krosan Restorer. I feel like my opponent waited too long. Maybe they were trying to trick me, but they ended up just like not having enough going on. And because they tapped low there, I was able to capitalize. We're gonna untap lands for a little while, make a bunch of mana, and then I will cast my Archaeomancer, loop some first day of classes, and bash in. I wonder if it's faster for me to play out the second camera and then have double Archaeomancer where I ghostly flicker for flicker and then 6 mana. I don't know. Trying to figure out the optimal lines in Camera Storm. Untap my creature again. Cast another first day of class. Get the water bending. Cast the water bending. I'll play Growth Chamber. Pick up land. Ghostly flicker our Grazer and Archaeomancer. Put a land on the table. Pick up a land. Let's play Archaeomancer. Grab another first day class. Should be enough here. Cast the first day class. Grab a water bending. Cast a water bending. I'll just tap, camera, untap. Get some more lands, untapped. Now I can just flicker my creatures to make them bigger. Oh man, look at the triggers. Triggers everywhere. Yes, we're doing it. Ooh, a Grazer. A big old Grazer. He's a 3/4 or 3/6. Nice. Pick up a land. Flicker another Grazer. Triggers on the stack. Grazer puts in a land. I still have a bunch of mana. We'll flicker. Opponent says horrible deck. I mean, are you playing Affinity? You have the option to concede. What's the rule? Poor opponent. They just really wanted to Clan Shaman people today. They didn't have the opportunity. I'm so sorry for you. Really, truly, honestly. Doing the thing. All right. Maybe they just think my deck is bad. That's possible too. Untap some lands. We'll go see flicker. Okay, everything's untapped. Now what I want to do is flicker here to get my actual lands untapped. My creatures are untapped. Camera. We'll untap 3 lands. We'll untap the creature. We'll untap 3 more lands. We'll untap the creature. And that's probably fine. Hopefully this is 22. Attack. We had 22. So I think our deck was fine, and I'm going to resubmit. Well, they might bring in Pyroblast, right? So do I want Hydroblast? If I want Hydroblast, what am I cutting? Weather the Storm, 1 first day of class, 1 snap, 1 Coiling Oracle. Sideboard plans are a lot easier when you have a very large amount of experience with the deck, and we have 0. So this hand seems good. Let's keep. Okay, we have a Growth Chamber. I'll play the landscape and pass the turn. One has a See the Sign On and a Refurbished Familiar. What do we discard? I think the Flicker. I'll fetch, grab Forest, like Growth Chamber. Pick up the forest. I should have cycled for an island. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Because next turn I can go land. They're going to get rid of my flicker, potentially. They have a spell bomb, an Utram monitor, so not having life gain is going to be a problem. Let's cast Explore. Play the Boilerworks. Guy will cycle for an island. Pick up the forest. Now this turn I can try to mancer back the flicker. They play Acre Wellspring. I need to get some snaps going, get rid of this Utram monitor, because that does a lot of damage right away. I found the snap. All right, let's go explore, play land, try to get back the ghosty flicker. And they don't do anything about it. They just let the ghosty flicker come back. Sure. Cast a Thoughtcast, plays a land, another refurbished familiar. I'll get rid of, I guess the Explorer. They get in for 5. We find another growth chamber. Going to snap the Mirror Enforcer, untap, play Archaeomancer. They went full aggro this time. I'll attempt to get back the snap. They use their Nile spell bomb. We will ghosty flicker, get back snap, get back our ghosty flicker. We only have one more turn though. I mean, I can snap all their stuff on my next turn. Then they can recast them though. Play growth chamber, pick up the forest. They have 5, 6, 7 damage. So a single red mana and I'm dead. Plays Mirror Enforcer. They get in. I guess I'm not totally dead. I'm pretty dead. Try Coiling Oracle. And a Grazer. Okay, let's snap the Mirror Enforcer. That resolves. Ghosty Flicker. Get Snap Flicker. I'm worried that they have a Galvanic and none of this is going to matter. Bounce the Utram. We'll Ghosty Flicker again. Get Snap. Get Flicker. We'll snap the Refurbished Familiar. I will draw 3 cards. Wait, I think I just have to do it this way. I don't have an untapped blue source right now. Darn. Play Grazer. Island. Okay, do you have it? They play out the Refurbished Familiar. I'll get rid of Forest. Plays Mirror Enforcer. Mirror Enforcer. Monitor. And Galvanic. So, I would like to complain in chat that they didn't need to do that. There was absolutely no reason for them to not just boop. But they felt like it was necessary, so good for them. We are going to get rid of... I think we need to bring in the weathers now. Explorer seemed medium. I guess just maybe the Hydroblast I don't need as much of. They didn't seem like they were going to pyro me. They were just going for familiar stuff. Bringing the pulse, going back to the original game plan, cutting down on a first day class for just an extra weather storm. Okay. We cannot keep this hand. Mulligan. We have Explorer. I guess I will keep and get rid of the island. Play the forest. Pass the turn. But it leads on a Draw Swords Bridge this time. I will explore, putting my growth chamber onto the table, picking up my land. Best draw for me now, I guess, is a land, so I can explore into another land. Opponent plays a refurbished familiar. Get rid of the snap. Don't find a land. I could first day of class. Let's go explore. Wow, we found a land. Play the growth chamber. Pick up my forest. Play mountain. I think I have first day of class for waterbending just to get cards. I can also sewer-veillace Cam and then crack the camera to get cards. Now I'm down on first day of classes though. They play a spell bomb. Let's try this Coiling Oracle. Resolves. Find another camera. Play my forest. I think I'm going to have to use the cameras to just tap this and block. They are going to Reckoner's Bargain, sacrificing a land. I considered going first day of class to kill their land, but I did not. Plays a Vault of Whispers. Refurbished Familiar. Guess I get rid of Snap. Camera. Tap your creature. We have an Explorer. Let's go Explore, I guess. Cycling it. Pulse of Marasa, that's not that helpful. I'll pass. I guess I can attack as well. They're leaving open a Pyroblast here. I took out the Hydros. Plays a Mist Vault Bridge. My plan is to crack the camera, tapping down a creature. We go Krosan Shaman. So now I can freely cast a Waterbending Lesson, which is good. Crack the camera. Get rid of the refurb. I mean, tap it. It doesn't get rid of it. We'll draw 2 cards. They get in for 2. We have a first day of class. I will cast Waterbending Lesson. I'll discard... They know. Discard Landscape. Play the Boilerworks. Pick up Forest. Can I beat the Krosan Shaman? Not sure, not sure. Opponent plays Utram Monitor. Giant creature. Second they attacked him with the Krosan Shaman, but they thought better of it. Okay. Wonder what they'll do with the Nile Spellbomb. We find a weather storm. Land. We'll cast first day of class. Grab the metal bending. Play the Krosan Restorer. See what happens here. They let that resolve. Okay. I will untap 3 lands then. Let's play archaeomancer. I will attempt to return the snap. Opponent's going to sacrifice the krosan shaman. Okay, no response. Krosan shaman dead. I will cast metal bending. Make my archaeomancer indestructible. To cast a negate. I'll go ahead and cast sewer-veillace Cam. I'll untap my Krosan Restorer. And then we will untap 3 lands. Okay. My archaeomancer will die. I return the snap. Interesting. I'll attempt to pull some Marasa, the archaeomancer. Then they crack. We will camera. What do I do here? Just snap the monitor. How much mana do I need? I guess we're fine. Just let this happen. Cycle the landscape. Find another Krosan Restorer. I can play Krosan Restorer. And then untap my land. Tap my land. And gain 30 life. Opponent plays a Thoughtcast. Draws 2 cards. Wellspring. How many first day of classes have I lost? 2? There's 1 left on the deck. There's 2 archaeomancers left on the deck. They play another Nile Spellbomb. Mirror Enforcer. Bummer. I need to draw cards. They get in for 2 or 4. We have a Lorien Revealed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Lorien Revealed. Growth Chamber. Pick up Island. Do I snap? I think I pass. They play a mountain. Monitor. Another Spellbomb. They get in for 8. My turn. I'm at 30. Boiler Works. Let's undo. Well, I'll crack the camera. Tap your monitor. Draw 2. Finding a grazer. Pick up the land. Grazer. Play land. Attacking 4/4. Opponent will crack the Spellbomb to draw a card. Plays a land. Thoughtcast. Another Enforcer. Attacks. Block. We have a lot of mana, nowhere to go. I have Archaeomancer now, but it doesn't help me. So I will play the Boiler Works. Pick up the Forest. Pass. I could snap the Mirror Enforcer. I can double block a Mirror Enforcer with my 2 Krosan Restorers. That's probably the play. So they see the line. They don't attack with their Mirror Enforcers. Okay, they do attack. I'll block and block and block. Take 9 damage. I'm left with a 2/3 and an 0/3. My turn. We have sewer-veillance Cam. Can I do anything with that? I'll attempt to snap the Enforcer. Play Archaeomancer, trying to get back snap. They crack the Spellbomb. Okay. So now I have a chance to go infinite. I will play Cam. Oops. Target my Krosan Restorer. Untap a land. Untap the Restorer. Okay, it's untapped. Crack the Cam. Target the Krosan Restorer. Untap a land. Okie dokie. Just wait on my opponent to click yes. Land. We'll try a Coiling Oracle. Draw a card. Flicker would let me draw cards with the Coiling Oracle. Play a Grazer. So at this point, I'm not playing around anything. I'm going to put my creatures on the table. Play another Krosan Restorer. I'll attack for 2. Mirror Enforcer returns. Another Mirror Enforcer. They attack in. We get bonked for 3, because I'm going to continue blocking the Refurbished Familiars. I have 4 minutes on clock. The way that I win, I draw a draw 3, instead I draw Boiler Works. Pick up the Forest, pass the turn. They play another Mirror Enforcer. So I'm going to give myself the best outs to draw something to not die. We're going to go block, block, block. Take 4. We're blocking, leaving open, potentially drawing a Flicker. Draw Explore. I'll cast Explore. Find a Coiling Oracle. Play Coiling Oracle. Draw a land. GG. Although, opponent salted on me, and that makes me salty. So it was like a salt combo. Let's see what happens in round 5. Round 5. Let's keep. We have some ramp. Double Explore here. Also the snap. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. Land, Explore in this Growth Chamber. Don't know. We're on the draw, so we'd have to discard something to hand size potentially. We draw a Krosan Restorer. Opponent's on black-white. I will pass the turn. They play a Thraben Inspector. Silverquill Campus. Silverquill Campus is usually like a Pestilence card, where they're playing the long game. Ha ha ha, says hi from Bellum Ikorichi. Hello everyone in Bellum. Big hugs out there. They play a Relic of Progenitus. I will play a land and pass the turn. Turn off auto. Okay, I thought they were going to ninja me, but they did not. Should I? I'm not sure. Let's turn off auto yields. So let's see. If I cycle for a Lorien Revealed, cycle this for an island, I can snap their thing, but I don't think that's good. I can play a Growth Chamber, pick up the Forest, play Explore, play Growth Chamber, pick up Island. We'll pick up Island, and we'll get rid of a Forest. Generally, I think my cards are, the blue cards are better. I'm not sure. Having a lot of those situations here where I don't know exactly what I want to be doing. Our opponent plays an Ancient Den. They sacrifice their relic to an Eviscer's Insight. They get in for 1, I'm at 18. Plays a Core Skyfisher to pick up the Thraben Inspector. They'll likely recast it. Now I could play out the Krosan Restorer, but I think it will get targeted with removal, and then I have to. They play an Glinthawk? Okay, so they're going aggro. They pick up their land. Then maybe they replay the land? I'm surprised. Alright, let's play Explore. Play land. Play another land. Snap your Glinthawk. You just wasted a bunch of resources, unfortunately. And then I will cast a Lorien Revealed. Alright, pass. Now I'm looking for a red land. I can just play the Krosan Restorer, plan on using the Pulsar to get it back. Or I can try and Lorien Revealed for a red land. They have the Ninja now. Mukotai Ambusher, okay. So this is a life gain ninja, not the one that draws cards. They will play, what, Thraben Inspector? Okay. No red land. I'll play Archaeomancer. Grabbing Snap, play land, snap your Ambusher, untap, draw 3. There's my red source. So let's get rid of Weather the Storm. They Grim Bauble. That will kill my Archaeomancer. This turn I can probably... No, they have Bojuka Bog. Cannot do the things that I wanted to do. They'll get in for 1. They are holding on to the Grim Bauble to try and inch my creature again. Place Core Skyfisher. Do they pick up the Bojuka Bog? I'm trying to think how I can put a lot of cards into the graveyard. Turn on my Krosan Restorer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 5 mana for a Lorien Revealed. Lay out the Coiling Oracle. Find an Explorer. Darn. Play the Landscape. Crack the Landscape. Get the Mountain. Pass the turn. I want to get rid of probably the Explorer. Maybe the Snap. Maybe the Pulse. I guess it's going to be the Pulse. Opponent will use the Grim Bauble again. They're getting that value. They're adding cards to my graveyard, though. They don't know. They get in. They will once again Ambusher. Oh, no, this is white? I think they mistapped. That's okay. When you use the Magic Online keys, if you hold W, it'll automatically add the first land type, or the first mana type, which is white in this case. They pick up their Grim Bauble again, most likely. Ancient Den. Plays Ancient Den. We've got another Thraben, and it's... Now, I think it's combo time. We're going to play First Day of Class. Grab Waterbending Lesson. I think I snap your Ambusher. Don't know that that matters that much. I'll untap, cast First Day of Class again. Another Waterbending Lesson. Play Growth Chamber. Pick up Forest. Cast Krosan Restorer. It's a 3/4. I'll make 6 mana. Then I'll camera. Untap my Krosan Restorer. Always yes. Let's go. Coiling Oracle. What are we going to see from this bad boy? Little 3/3 Coiling Oracle action. We don't have Ghostly Flicker yet. I can sewer-veillance camera. Oops, I should untap my 3 target lands first. This will untap my Krosan Restorer. I can untap 3 more target lands. I have a lot of mana. Let's cast Waterbending Lesson. When it asked if I put on the sunglasses. Oh yeah. I'm going to bin a Boilerworks. Play camera. Untap. Untap some more lands. Zoom in. We'll play another Waterbending Lesson. We will say no. Discarding Forest. Play Coiling Oracle. What do we get? Anything good? Another land. Play Krosan Restorer. It's big. We'll untap some lands. Play another Krosan Restorer. Untap some lands. What should I do now? I think I cracked the camera. Draw 2 untap lands. Pretty good. Draw 2 cards. Another Grazer, or a Grazer. So that means I can now put the Boilerworks onto the table and then have red mana from my untaps. which I think is strong. We'll pick this up. We're going to clear the auto targets and then reset the auto targets. Untap, crack the camera again. Yo, we're untapping. Draw 2. Found the flicker. First day of class. We will just discard, I think. I don't want the metal bending. Cast archaeomancer. I'll grab the Lorien revealed. Cast Lorien. Draw 3 cards. Let's put a grazer on the table. Put a growth chamber on the table. Pick up a land. Untap 3. And now I can do the make mana combo part. Sweet. We'll cycle a landscape. Looks like I'm going to first day of class again. Get rid of another land. Play explore. Play land. Lorien. Draw 3. I'll have to make some more mana. We'll cycle this landscape. I think, okay. We'll bounce a creature. Flicker the Coiling Oracle. Oh my god, the triggers! We draw a camera. Back in camera. Guess I tap or untap. Tap some lands. Draw 2 more cards. I swear the game is going to end at some point. I swear. Draw 2. Another flicker. Let's untap all my creatures. Or untap all my lands. Making mana. Untapping the Krosan Restorers. I guess I don't need to do that. Whatever. They untap. That one untaps. Now I'll go see flicker. How big are my creatures? Hopefully really big. 5, 6. This is so convoluted and awesome. Like, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it in the time allotted, and it's still taking me forever. Oh, you know what would have been correct? I think just flickering the camera. Okay, so we're going to untap you. We'll untap the lands. We'll flicker the camera. And then I will tap your Thraben, untap the Krosan Restorer. This is sort of like the pizza combo in that you just get rid of all the blockers. I didn't think about that. But you live and learn. Tap, tap. Then we can flicker. We have a bunch. So I'll just flicker this Arboreal Grazer. Make that one bigger. I think I have lethal. I'm going to have to find out. Should I count? Counting is for blockers, right? 15 minutes left on clock. So I have 4 triggers. Cycle this landscape. 3, 6, 9, 12, 17, 22. All right, I think it's enough. Attack. -5. Okay, I went a little overboard, but we'll see. Sideboard wise, I think we resubmit. Ooh, this hand was really close. We're going to have to mulligan. Cannot keep the double growth chambers. One mulligans. We'll mulligan to 6. And this hand is solid. I guess we just put back island. I don't know. Let's see. Land, grazer, land. Land, grazer. So maybe we put back first day of class or the grazer. We're already going to be... We'd have to draw a land for the grazer to be worth it. We'll just put back second grazer. Opponent starts on a plains and a Thraben Inspector. I'll grazer in the growth chamber, picking up the forest. We found explore, so now I can just explore. They have a castigate. Definitely a pestilence style deck. I would take the Lorien revealed. They take the first day of class. We don't need the first day of class to win the game. We can just like go snap lock and stuff. Let's explore. Play island. Play forest. Coiling Oracle. Did not find it. We find a Krosan Restorer though. Don't think I want to just jam that right now. We don't have any protection. If I had a snap, maybe that would be okay. Our opponent cracks a clue. Picks up a land with a Basilica. So they are on 3 lands. We're not very head on land drops. I have a snap, so I will bounce my Coiling Oracle, untap, and then jam a Lorien Reveal to draw 3 cards. Okay. Double Coiling Oracle in hand. We have Krosan Restorer. We have Flicker. Our opponent is going to play Refurbished Familiar. So I guess I'm getting rid of the snap. Go Coiling Oracle. Draw a card or put a land on the table. We found a land. I'll play another Coiling Oracle. Play Mountain. I will fetch for an island and pass. We have the infinite mana. Okay, our opponent's getting in for 2. I block. So assuming they only have 1 interaction, we play the Krosan Restorer. They try to kill it. What are they going to do? Fumes? Another refurb? I don't like that very much. That doesn't give me infinite mana anymore. I guess I get rid of Flicker. And then I mancer back to Flicker. Play archaeomancer. Get back the ghostly Flicker. The double refurb's not great for me. They're going to kill the archaeomancer. They use a tithing blade to kill a coiling oracle. Then they're going to pick up... So do I get rid of the coiling oracle? Let's get rid of the grazer probably. They pick up and... Okay, I'll get rid of the grazer now. I thought they were picking up the tithing blade. They get in for 3. I will block. We'll play a Lorien Revealed. I have camera, growth chamber. The growth chamber pick up the forest. I'm thinking I should camera here. I'm not sure though. Did they have another castigate? No. I'm getting in for 5. I'll block a refurbished familiar. They will Skyfisher and return the refurb and replay the refurb. They're furbing. Furbs. No. Okay. Plays refurbished familiar. No, Thraben Inspector first. So now the refurbished familiar will cost 2 mana. Plays Relic of Progenitus. Plays refurbished familiar. They relic me. We have lost 1 first day of class, 1 archaeomancer. Let's start with this coiling oracle. Find a Krosan Restorer. Going to play Krosan Restorer. Oh, they have no cards in hand. Why did I think they had a card? I'll just play another Krosan Restorer then. They have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 8 in the air. So if the Krosan Restorers live through this turn, we have a very large amount of mana. What's your draw? Going Hawk. They're going to pick up something. Maybe the Blade. They pick up what? I didn't see it. Oh, it's a refurb. Okay. They attack for 6. I will block. Take 4. They'll replay the refurbished familiar. So I guess I have to get rid of Snap. Get rid of Snap. So I have some mana here. Oh, right now we have Threshold. Do they want to get rid of my Threshold? They do. They get rid of the exile of the graveyard. Still have a solid amount of mana. They pull some Rasa. Let's go Ghostly Flicker on the 2 Coiling Oracles. Draw double Sewer-veillace Camera. Tap, untap, play camera, untap. So Pulse only does the untap my creature. We're going to crack the camera, target my creature, untap a land, untap the creature, draw 2. They draw a card. Come on. Find Ghostly Flicker. We can Ghostly Flicker the 2 Coiling Oracles again for cards. Let's just see how much mana I have. We'll Ghostly Flicker, Coiling Oracle, Coiling Oracle. Find Archaeomancer. Okay, so now that's infinite. We'll pick up a land. Very good, very good. Untap, untap, camera, untap my creature. Welcome to Combo Town. Untap, camera, untap, camera again, untap again. Play the Archaeomancer. Almost ran out of blue mana. We'll get back the Flicker, and then I will Ghostly Flicker, which, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, we'll put the triggers over here. Get back Ghostly Flicker. Untap. So this is +1 mana, which is quite a lot of work. I'm going to want to draw until I can fill up get some threshold going. I'm going to crack one of my cameras, which will untap. Draw 2 cards. Unexplore. Tap. 3 in the graveyard. Explore would be -1 mana, so I will explore. Play a forest. I can make some more mana. I have 7 mana right now. Flicker the Coiling Oracle. See what I can find. Another Oracle. 7 minutes on clock. This is absurd. It's much, much, much harder this way. It does work, but it's much, much, much harder. Okay. Coiling Oracle. Finds a land. Pick up a land. Let's see Flicker. Oh, man. We're going to have to crack the other camera, I think. Wait. 5 in the graveyard. 4 in the graveyard. Interesting. I can Ghostly Flicker double camera. So the one thing I just noticed is that I can have 6 cards in the graveyard. I'll crack the camera. Let's see if I can explain this without tapping out, without timing out. So 6 cards in the graveyard now. I draw 2 cards. Now I flicker the camera, but the flicker will untap 3 target lands. Then we untap, cast a Lorien Revealed. Finally. Untap up to 3 target lands and save targets. Cast first day of class. Grab Water Bending. Cast Krosan Restorer. Okay. Now I just have to execute. Untap some lands. Make a bunch of mana. For the video! They said, go to finish for the video. I just don't want to time out. We have 5 minutes left. I'm going to cast Water Bending. Try to find some other way to do this. Okay, Archaeomancer. First day of class. Cast first day of class. Water Bending. Cast Water Bending. Okay, find... Well, let's flicker one more time. Wait, undo. I'll flicker. I will return the first day of class. I'll cast the, then I will go for a first day of class, and then make all my creatures bigger, tap all their creatures, attack. First day of class. Can I do it? Discard a card. Play Grazer. Oh geez, Grazer. I'm running out of time. Ghostly Flicker. We have 13 mana left. I suppose I should try and just snap one of their creatures so I don't have to deal with it. Bounce a creature. I'll flicker another Coiling Oracle. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flicker the Grazer, flicker the camera, flicker the 2 archaeomancers. Whoops, whatever. Get back flicker. Get back first day of class. Get back the 2. Oh geez, 1:30 on clock. Get back snap. Get back flicker. Bounce another creature. Untap. Untap. No, we'll just flicker the 2 krosan restores that are tapped and attack. Yikes. That was a lot. That was a very large amount of clicking. I think it's lethal. I hope it's lethal. Storm is 45. Opponent concedes. We went through a lot. Thank you, ha ha ha, for the games. Oh man. This deck is fun. It's a lot of clicks. I think if you played it in paper, you'd have a little bit more fun because you could just be like infinite everything. There we go. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks again to Douglas Jenkins for the deck donation. I will see everybody in the next video.